Welcome to the Introduction to Google Apps for Education, Assignment 1. So I'm glad you're taking this class and I hope you find it useful. So what we're going to look at first is you should have already found this worksheet, the Intro to Google Apps for Education class self-assessment. This was in the Google Classroom, and I'm going to talk about this in a little more detail. There's a rubric on a scale of 1 to 4, 4 being I can do this and explain it to someone else, or 1 is I don't understand this yet. And for each of the objectives that we have, I'd like you to rate yourself with your level of understanding. So, and don't do it until after you've taken the time to go through the first assignment. So let's talk about our objectives. First of all, recognizing that Google Chrome is a web browser, just like Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Safari, any of those tools that let you interact with the Internet. Our second objective will be able to submit assignments via Google Classroom, which is basically just saying turn in. The third thing is to take a screenshot and paste it into a Google document shared with me in the Google Classroom, shared with you, sorry. And you're going to paste that screenshot into the document that you opened up from Google Classroom, from this Word document. And the fourth thing will be to use Edpuzzle to watch videos and complete formative assessments. First of all, what is Google Chrome? So Google Chrome is just a web browser. It's like Internet Explorer, it's like Safari, which is, if you have an Apple product, you're probably familiar with Safari if you have an iPhone. All it does is it gives you a way to access the Internet. What I like about Google Chrome is, for the most part, it plays nicely with other Google apps. So most Google apps are designed to work best with Google Chrome. Not all of them, strangely enough, but most of them are. If you're using a Chromebook, the only web browser you can use is Google Chrome. Just a semi-related fact, if you have an Android-based phone, those are Google-based. Those you usually get from the Google Play Store. And if you have an iPhone, you use what's called iOS, and you get yours from the App Store. So, that was our first objective, was identifying the difference between Google Chrome and what it does and other web browsers. So now we're going to go to our second objective, how to submit an assignment on Google Classroom. Basically, all you have to do is, at the top of your assignment, there should be an option to turn in. There might also be the option to share. What you want to do is you want to hit turn in. If you share it with me, I get an email notification that you shared a document with me, but it doesn't show up in the Google Classroom class that I've set up. So I really need you to hit turn in. Now let's say you turn it in and you make some changes and you want to go back and resubmit it. All you have to do is you first click unsubmit, make your changes, and then you hit turn in again or resubmit, one of those options. Okay, our third objective for this is how to take screenshots. Now, if you're working on a school computer, you probably have what's called the snipping tool. The snipping tool is in your program, so you simply just go to your Start menu, and in the search box you can start typing in snip, and you should see the snipping tool. And it's really easy to use. You just click it, and it kind of blurs your screen, and then you drag the mouse around anything you want to grab. But if you don't have a school computer and you don't have snipping tool, here's some other options. There's actually tons of screenshot options out there, extensions and apps you can get, but here's some other easy ones. If you have a laptop, one thing you can do is, if you look, there's a function button in the bottom left, and then usually under the insert key or the home key it should say print screen or PRTSC. If you hit both of those buttons at the same time, what that does is it captures whatever is on your screen, copies it to your computer clipboard. Now you can go into whatever document you need to be in that you want to paste that image in of your screen and click Control V. Or you can right click on your mouse and choose Paste. So that's for a regular laptop. If you're working with a desktop computer or you have a regular size keyboard attached to your laptop, they have a really nice button in the top right, just says print screen, and again that copies it right to your clipboard, and then you just paste it wherever you want in the appropriate document. If you have a Chromebook, that's a little trickier. You hold down the Control key in the bottom left, and then this thing that kind of looks like a rectangle with some lines after it, maybe some stacked rectangles. So that will take a screenshot of the whole screen. But if you also hold down Shift while you hit those other two buttons, it gives you the choice to choose what part of the screen to capture. And once you lift up on the mouse, it is now on your clipboard and you can paste it into whatever document you need. To watch the videos and to interact with them on Edpuzzle, you simply need to go to edpuzzle.com, tell them you're a new student. Later on, if you're interested, you can start your own teacher account, but I would say I'm a new student, and then I would just click Sign Up with Google. So I've already signed up, so I'm going to say Log in as a student. I'm going to log in with Google. And you have to give a particular class code that I'll share with you. This is the class code DRGA5R. I'll give that to you again. But hopefully, by the time I'm done with this, you'll see that there are some assignments in there. You can watch the videos and interact with them.